Okay, we're gonna do chicken wings today, and as you can see, the chicken wings are already in the pressure cooker, and they're going to be cooking for 4 minutes on high. And that's when your pressure cooker gets to the point where it's releasing steam, or however your pressure cooker works. Run it on 4 minutes on high, and then I turn the burner off underneath and let it set for another 2 minutes before draining or trying to open the pressure cooker. Okay, the pressure cooker has its lid on, and we now are going to turn the heat on to high, as I'm doing right down here right now. And once it comes up to pressure, then I'll time it for 4 minutes and then turn it off and let it set for 2 minutes on the burner. Let everything cool down. And normally I have to take it over to the sink and I have to pour cold water on the pressure cooker to cool it down fast enough. It does have a pressure relief valve, but that doesn't do a total job. So anyway, that's what I'll do next. Thank you. Okay, this is what we have. We have 4 eggs, 1 can of Carnation evaporated milk, and 1 cup of water. And then I'll bring all those together in the bowl, and that'll be the bowl that I dip the chicken into. This is going to be deep fried chicken, or chicken wings. So that's all you need as far as your wet ingredients are concerned. Oops, forgot one thing. Okay, you can see there's yeast. 1/2 teaspoon of yeast is added to that also. Gives the crust just a little bit of rise or lift to it, so makes it pretty good. We'll mix all that up here in a couple minutes. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, the chicken wings are out of the pressure cooker, and gonna let them cool off a little bit, drain, and I will more than likely pat them dry depending on just how moist they are when I get ready to dip them into the batter here. This is the 4 eggs, the yeast, the milk, evaporated milk, and the water. Okay, I'll show you how we go about dipping this in a couple minutes. Okay, I've got a little assembly line going here. Got my chicken, then I've got my dip, then over here I've got flour, and that is a combination of 1 tablespoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 3 cups of bread flour, and that's all blended together. And over at the very end, I've got a plate that we put the finished ones on, ready to go out into the deep fryer. Now the deep fryer has to be at 360 degrees or thereabouts, because I usually time it for 6 minutes, and these chicken wings will be done in that time, perfectly done. So, but it's one of those type of things that you have to pay attention to of your own appliances to make sure that they're, getting the product done. All right, I'll show you the process here in a couple minutes. Okay, and I'm going to now show you how I go about dipping these wings and breading them. Take a handful of them, put them here in the dipping mix, and take, oops, got stuck together there. Dip it in here. Turn them over, get them nice and covered. You can shake them in the bowl like so, whatever way you find easiest for yourself. I find just doing like this works out pretty well, just tossing with my hand. Hand gets kind of gummed up with the flour and salt and pepper mix. Well, as you can see, these are frying along very nicely. I've got it set on 6 minutes. I deep fry in the garage for more than one reason. The oil kind of stinks up the house. It smells really good at first after you just got through cooking your chicken or whatever you're cooking, but it sort of stays in the house. So anyway, if you have a garage or someplace other than the house, might be a good idea to try that out. Okay, these are getting close to being done. I'll be pulling them out here in a couple minutes. Okay, here we have the finished product. Looks pretty good, if I may say so myself. I'm really looking forward to diving into those things. Got to let them cool down a little bit. Gina makes a very good dipping sauce, sweet and sour sauce that she likes to dip hers in. And we also do this with popcorn chicken, where you cut up chicken breasts into little chunks and do the same procedure, dip in the flour and deep fry them. They're wonderful. And also, same type of thing with pork. So there's a lot of different ways you can go with this, but this is going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy. Thanks for watching.